go. Okay. Okay. Hi. Today we're going to do some stretches for the shoulders, and I have some props I would like for you to have. One of them is a ball. This is called a pinky. Let's see if I can show you what that looks like. A pinky, and I like it because it's soft rubber. I got it on Amazon. I think some of you that I hope are here or have these already, or you can use a tennis ball. This isn't a real tennis ball, but it looks like one. This is actually a doggy ball. It's a little bit hard. Of course, there's all kinds of real myofascial release balls, but whatever you have, and this is a good size. A racquetball or handball ball tends to be too hard, especially for what we're going to do. We're going to roll some areas of the shoulders. The other thing I'd like for you to have is some sort of a strap or towel, just so that when we go to do some stretches like this, you have something that you can resist against. And I hope this isn't too difficult or challenging, but I'd like for you to have a wall, because some of the stretches that we do, I would love for you to have a wall. It could be a door, it could be a door frame. And we'll just try this, and you'll have to give me some feedback and see if that works for you. May not. But I'm hoping that my instructions will be clear enough so that when you're at the wall, if you're not close enough to see me, you can hear me. And most of the things that we've done, that I'm going to do today with my students, we've done before. So you actually know how to do them. All right. So you can pause the Zoom recording just by touching the screen or touching your, however you get in your computer, and just press pause and go get a ball, some sort of a strap or a towel, and locate a wall, and then come back and I'll meet you here. I'm not going anywhere. We'll start with the ball. See you in a minute. Are you back? I bet you're back. Start with the ball, and we're going to start, I'll mirror you, so you'll work on your left side. What we're going to do is we're going to take the ball and gently roll it across fibers, back and forth. I'm going to near the bony part of my sternum, over to the side, above the breast some, being gentle, because it can be very tender in here. A little self-massage. And notice if it is tender, where it's tender, what you're feeling. I know I'm feeling it right there, like right here, because of working in the yard, putting down topsoil, trimming, all that good stuff. I call it my outdoor exercise program. So this helps me. And I said we were working on the shoulders, but the shoulders also are going to help your neck. So this goes along with that other video I did for the neck. Maybe you do this one first. Okay, so I've been going across this way. Now I'm going to go up and down. Oh yeah, I feel it even more doing this. I'm trying to keep this arm relaxed. I noticed it wasn't. And my jaw. I want my jaw relaxed. No jawing. There we go. Okay. I'm going to give it a little roll. All right, and let's just pause for a moment and see how it feels left side to right side. Because we've allowed by that pressure to then, when we release it, to open up and allow more blood flow and fluids into the area, which is a good thing. Now let's do the other side and start out in one direction. I'm going to go horizontal to begin with. So I'm not feeling it as much on this side as I did on the other side. Probably because I'm right-handed, but I do a lot of the lifting with my left. And if you're comfortable, you may, whenever we're doing these things and you feel like you can balance with your eyes closed, it helps you to tune in to what's going on in your body. Now let's go up and down along the fibers. Avoiding the bony areas. Whoa! Towards the sternum here, it's starting to feel pretty like it needs it. I'm not pressing very hard. Ooh. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, I'm going to get my notes here. I don't want to miss out on anything that I planned. We're going to roll the neck. What does that have to do with your shoulders? Well, everything, this is all connected. Now, you'll have to see what feels better for you, if using the same hand or using the opposite. Of course, if there are two of you, you could see what we're doing, pause, and have one person roll the other. That'd be delicious. I'm keeping my head forward at this point. I'm not tipping it down, although I was. I'm not going to stop and pay attention here because I can see myself. Oh, I'm going to kind of go back and forth across that big muscle that runs down here. Mine's pretty tight. Oh, that feels good. Okay, let's do the other side. We're going to come back there in a minute. Keeping my head forward to begin with, because next set we do, we'll tip it. Going up and down. And I'm going to go back and forth. Okay, so we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to look down when we do it. So if you're doing your, let's do your left side first. I'll mirror you. You're going to take your chin down towards the right and then do the stretch, the rolling. Another technique to doing this is roll it around and then find a spot and pause there. This is to help relieve the fascia. And if you do this and pause and then just take a number of breaths. Let's do 3 breaths. So find a spot that's saying, oh yeah, I need some attention. You'll know what it is. And then 3 breaths with a slow inhale and a long exhale. Let's do those on your breath time now, starting now. And slowly release that when you've done that and let your head come up. Don't do too much. Now I have one student that knows that she can't overdo it with her neck, so back off. So let's come over to the other side. Let's start out. You're on your right side and then take your chin down, look down towards the floor. So we're getting a different angle over here. Start out by rolling around. This is the search for the spot. You go up and down or across. See what feels good. And then find a spot that needs some attention and pause there. Keep your jaw relaxed while you're doing this and your left hand relaxed. As much as you can, your right hand too, your shoulders. Close your eyes and do your 3 deep, slow breaths. You can almost feel on the exhale the ball sinking into your body. You're opening up, softening, lengthening. After your third breath, let your head come up to center and let's roll your shoulders. Roll them back and roll them forward. So the next thing we're going to do asks you for a wall. I guess you could do it on the floor too. Might be a little tricky. But what we're going to do is put the ball up here on the shoulders below and between the wall. So what I'm going to do is roll up and down. I don't know if you'll be able to see me do this. I'm going to start on my left side, place the ball back up right underneath my shoulder. I'm going to move it down. I'm bending my knees so that I can roll up and down, and I'm on the top part of my shoulders. And I'm going up and down right now. Since we can't go out and get a real massage unless you have a partner or roommate who does massage, you have to do it yourself, and this is one way. Ooh, that feels good. All right, kind of look around for a spot. I found mine, and then let's pause there. I'm just letting my neck be relaxed and my head is in a neutral position. My arms are relaxed by my side. My legs are slightly bent. I'm pressing into the ball, but not with force. It's just I'm leaning back against it. I close my eyes so that I can focus on what I'm feeling, and I'm breathing. When you do this without the video, if you can hold this for several minutes, you're going to get a lot more benefit from it than just holding it for the 45 seconds or a minute that we're doing it. That's why I like to have my Alexa device tell me. I'll say, Alexa, set a reminder for 45 seconds. And she'll say, what's the reminder for? And I'll say, change sides. All right, I realize this is a really flattering pose here. So I'm going to reach back for my ball, come back up, and I'm going to go over to the other side. So I'm on the right side, and to begin with, I'm going to roll around. I'm going to face you on this one. I don't know that it matters that you can see me over there anyway. Just rolling around. The legs are bent. I have to move it a little bit lower. Looking for the spot. And I'm just doing on the top of the shoulder blade, kind of around the outside of the shoulder blade, from the top of the shoulder and then around, maybe hitting that neck a bit. And then I'm looking for a spot, and I found one. It says, oh my. I'm relaxing my neck now. My hands are relaxed beside me. And next, I'm going to close my eyes so I can really focus on the ball, my body. And let's do 3 breaths on this side. Deep breath in, long, slow breath out. Deep breath in, and long, slower breath out. One more, deep breath. Slow, slow exhale. Now reach back for your ball. Take it. We're going to park the ball. You know, if you've worked with me before, that you can do lower part of the back, buttocks, but that's not what we're doing today. This is for shoulders. So place your ball down and grab a towel or a strap. We'll just do a few more stretches for the shoulders. All right? Take your strap and let's hold it out in front. Lift it up. I'm putting some tension on the strap. Let me get back so you can see me a little bit better. And then I'm going to rotate it around. Of course, you could do this. You don't have a strap. Just keep the tension. Imagine that you have something there. I like using the prop because it makes it a little bit more active. My arms are as straight as I can make them in a comfortable way. My chin is parallel to the floor. And while I'm taking care so that I don't crunch my shoulders up, I want to keep them down. Reverse directions. Let's take the strap forward. And then let's bring it up. Take it back down. Again, I'm pulling out on the strap, but not 100% effort. Just a little bit of tension. Okay, now let's take the strap behind you. Have it a comfortable distance apart. I'm going to have it pretty close to start out with. I'm going to roll my shoulder blades back and together. And then lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Getting a little bit of mobility and a little bit of stretch. Next, hold it up. Pause there. Chin is level with the floor. The top of the head is reaching up towards the sky. And release. The next stretch we're going to do for the shoulders is to take the towel. You bend your left elbow. Well, I'm going to do the same side as you. So let's bend your left elbow up. Left elbow up. Take your hand and just kind of encourage it to come back here. And then grab the bottom of your strap towel. I'm pulling up with my left elbow and slightly down. Again, not a tremendous amount of effort. Just enough so that I can feel a stretch. And notice where you feel this stretch. I feel this mostly in my right shoulder, which gets constricted right here. You're going to feel it where you feel it. My head is neutral, so I'm not pressing back and I'm not pressing forward. And breathing. Yep. Let's release that. Let's roll our shoulders. That always feels good after that. Rolling forward. And the other side. So that's going to be our right side. And elbow up first. Say, come on, hold it there. You can kind of snake your hands up. Some of you may be able to touch your hands. Go for it. And breathe. So right elbow up, left elbow down, shoulders comfortable, no pain, no tingling, no numbness. Not overdoing it. My body will not release if I try to force it into a position. That's when people get injured. No injuries. You want to keep doing these things. And let's slowly release. Okay, I have one more stretch for you that uses the wall, and then we'll call it a day for our shoulders. So what we're going to do is, and just watch me first, and then I'll talk you through it when I go to the wall. We're going to face the wall, and we're going to put our hand up about a 45-degree angle. My left hand will be relaxed. So just watch me first. Then I'm going to keep my hand on the wall and take baby steps to the left until I feel a stretch across my shoulder and the top of my chest. All right, so let's do it together. And if you just go to a wall, face the wall, say hello to the wall, hello wall. Take your hand at a 45-degree angle. Baby steps to the left. Stop when you feel a comfortable stretch across the front of your chest. And pause there. I have my chin level with the floor right now. In a moment, we'll do a kind of a search and find, but for right now, this is what's comfortable for me. Checking in with my left hand that it's relaxed. And my right hand, I can begin to what I call tense the fingers, which is to, see how I can demonstrate this. Instead of being flat against the wall, bending them and pressing them in. And breathe. You've been here long enough that you probably can do a little spider crawl with your hand along the wall to find a spot that is tight, that's calling your attention. Pause there. Then take your chin, make some slow movements, look around until you find a spot where the position of your chin enhances the stretch along your shoulder in the front of your chest. No tingling, no numbness. Back off if you feel that or pain. Just back off, just go back. Or go ahead and release it. Hold this for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly take baby steps back where you're facing the wall. Let your arms come down. And guess what? We have another side to do. But before we do that, just pause for a moment. Probably still facing the wall. And notice the difference between the left and the right side. What do you feel? We've stretched out that right side. Let's do the left side. Face the wall. The left hand goes up on the wall at about a 45-degree angle. It can be flat to begin with, or, I don't know, or whatever. You can go up on your fingertips. Take baby steps to the right. Pause when you get to a point where you feel a comfortable stretch. Keep both shoulders down. The chin at this point is level with the floor. And you're relaxed. Make sure, check in with your jaw that you haven't tensed it up. And one way to release tension in the jaw is to open and close the mouth. Content the fingers, see how that feels a little bit different. And then take those fingertips on a walk, search for another spot. Could be up, could be back more. Find the spot and then pause there. Move your chin to a spot, little micro movements. There's mine. And then pause there. And breathe. Keep your knees soft, right hand relaxed, jaw relaxed, earlobes relaxed. Just feel that stretch. Each exhale elongating, softening. And to release this, baby steps back to the left. Let the Left hand come down beside you. I know you're facing a wall. That's okay. You don't have to see me. Breathe and slowly turn around or come back to where you can see me, because I want to say goodbye. I hope that these stretches helped you today and that you'll revisit. There's a series of neck stretches too, that if you need a link to that, just let me know. Okay, bye. And Greta says bye. She's sleeping down there. Bye. See you again.